Yeah, I just got the news. I just read it just now. Uh, Rated D. Hold on one second, Rated D. Hey, my man, J Tech TV. Pyro, listen, nigga. I ain't gonna call you J Tech. I'm gonna call you Pyro. I understand you got a partnership. But what? Hold on, Rated D. What's this shit? What's Sony doing? They lying. Sony is lying again. I remember from E3 2005, they promised us the HD, the PS3 will have two HDMI inputs and all this, good shit. I even remember back in 2000. I want you to hear this shit, Rated D. I even remember back in 2000 when they showed those little ducks in the tub and shit at E3 and promised what the PlayStation 2 can do and all this shit. Right? Sony is good for this hype and propaganda. That's why I fuck with the big green. You know what I mean? Talking about we ain't got no games. That shit funny to me. So anyway, but listen, I'm about to shoot this. I want you to say hi to the YouTube. I'm about to shoot this video, and I'm going to address all this shit because I might not even be buying the PlayStation 4. These motherfuckers here are man. I'm hurt. The Xbox may be the only next generation console that I own. Yeah, I know I bought the Wii U. Hey man, how you say one time shame on you, next time shame on me? It will never happen again. That's why I have a surprise coming. Now, with that being said, I'm about to hang up on your black ass, man. Get back to playing your Vita, eating them buffalo wings, and drinking pineapple soda and with honey buns on the side. Make sure you put that on Instagram too. Okay, I'm about to hang up with this Rated D ugly little ass. Pyro. Listen, if you call my phone back again, Pyro. Motherfucker hung up. You rage quit. Yeah, hey, Rated D. Yeah, man. Sony lied. Talking about they had all these developers on board making, games for the PlayStation, 4. They said they had over 150 names of developers that was making games for the PlayStation 4. It says, and I'm reading here, it says Sony revised list of third-party PS4 developers down considerably news. Here we go. Darnie, I want you to hear this shit, because I don't think you can read that bad eye you got, Rated D. During Sony's PlayStation 4 announcements conference, they briefly advertised an image that demonstrated the sheer number of third parties purposely, working on PlayStation 4 games. After they followed this up by publishing a complete list, which is reported on here. The list contains almost 150 names. Now the list is down to 53 games. I'm sorry, 53 names. And why was Sony lie about it? These like me and you and everybody. Some of these developers at home looking at the Sony press conference said, "What that name is gonna be? We don't have no dev kits. So what the fuck is Sony lying for?" Oh, this nigga hung up too. If you don't know by now, Sony lied about all the devs they had working on games. Third-party studios they had working on games. They said they had over 100. They had 153 studios. Remember they posted that background banner behind them with all these different names, and come to find out they only have about 53 companies working on games for the PlayStation 4. Now, like I said, this won't be the first time Sony lied. I'm going to take you guys back on the journey. I remember E3 2010, E3 2000, they showed the PlayStation 2, and they had all these ducks in the room. They were saying that the PlayStation would be able to produce visuals, graphics like that, and all that shit. We never saw it happen. Then the E3 was 2005, 2006, 2005. Then Sony took the stage and blew everybody away. They showed the kill zone and this and coming to find out nothing that they showed was in real time. You know what I mean? And but they led you to believe like this was the end game and all this. Nothing that Sony showed was in real time. And then they said that PlayStation 3 will have two HDMI inputs. Like I said, this won't be the first time that Sony lied. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they tried to go one up top on Microsoft, whatever the goddamn case may be. I don't understand. But even when they say, they said, I remember they said the specs and stuff are not final in the PlayStation 4, so we may not even get the 8 gigs of RAM or whatever the case may be. I mean, I hope so, but they said the specs aren't final. So, I don't know. But a dev, I think it was Guerrilla Games, put an article out or something. They were saying, or it wasn't Guerrilla Games. It may be Ubisoft. I'm sorry, I just woke up. I know it's 3:30 in the afternoon, nigga. That's what niggas do. I sleep all day, niggas. But they said that, you know, that the dev kits they received, I think, were like 4 gigs. So if anybody knows anything about gaming, or usually the dev kits have more RAM than the actual retail units. I think they was given a dev kit with about 4 gigs of RAM. So they was able to use 2 gigs of 2 gigs of RAM on the games, whatever the case may be. And Sony takes the stage and said, hey, they're gonna have 8 gigs of RAM. You know, like I said, you know, but like I said, what's the purpose of them lying about stuff like that? Maybe they, you know, even Black Bomb made a video saying that, damn, the PlayStation 4 has more third-party support than the fucking Wii U, and it's not even out yet. I mean, they do have 53 studios working on games for the Wii U. Working on games for the PlayStation 4. I don't even think the Wii U has that many, less, you know, I'm being honest, you know. And I'm not going to turn this into a doom gloom thing for Nintendo. This is about Sony. Like I said, and I blame myself. I'm what you call an impulse buyer. I'm the type of joker you have to have it right then and there. I don't believe in waiting. Day one, and I'm there. I even went to GameStop. You can't put money down on it, but you can put your name on a list. They're going to call you when they come out. You know, like I said, I'm the type of joker. I'm not a fanboy. I am a gamer. You know, some of you guys think I don't play games. But whatever the case may be, you know, I even heard jokers talking about me last night saying I didn't even beat Assassin's. How do you beat Assassin's Creed 3 in a Wii U when he took his Wii U back to GameStop? Yeah, I took it back to GameStop and I got a new one. I mean, even if I still kept, I have another Wii U in my bedroom. So sometimes you just gotta you know, use that sometime. You know, take Zycock out your mouth and use this sometime. You know, people get so emotionally distraught over another person's, you know, opinion on the internet. Like, I don't understand you guys, man. Some of you guys here, man, I swear, you need to leave this shit alone. But anyway, like I said, you know, I don't understand what the angle is. You know, like, you take again what they showed, Killzone, that's beautiful. You can't take that away from them. You know, you can't take that away from them. That's dope shit. I'm not the biggest Killzone fan, but I'm playing it was Jimmy Kimmel's show, and they was playing that Killzone demo. That shit is gorgeous, you know what I mean? It looks better than anything that we've seen or coming from the Wii U that can, you know, be produced, you know. And I'm going to say this one thing. Nintendo, I remember they took the stage and said that, you know, they won't be left behind anymore. They'll be able to hold their own. And, you know, I remember I haven't spoken to my man, Mr. Live, but I remember me going back and forth with him, even in our podcasts, and he was saying that the Wii U's gonna walk the dog. That's just Mr. Live was a country ass nigga talking about the Wii U gonna walk the dog on this, and Microsoft the 6670, all that. You know, I guess he was really pumping his fist. You know, but honestly, whether you're a Nintendo fan or not, it's not looking good for Nintendo. Honestly, less than 55,000 units sold in 1 month. You know. That's being real. I understand you guys sold 3 million consoles out of the gate, but what you have to done since then, you know? And if I'm not mistaken, February's looking even worse than they did in January for our sales go. You know, I think Nintendo needs a new director or someone in charge to lead them in another direction. You know what I mean? You know, even I'm just getting back into the Sony thing. Even with the backwards compatible, to me, it's not a big issue because if I want to play PlayStation 3 games, I have a PlayStation. You know. Zero said something that he has to leave, you know, his TV, you know, game plugged up to his TV and all that. To me, like I said, I have about, I think, 6 HDMI inputs in the back of my TV. I believe, don't quote me on that. I think I have about 6 HDMI inputs, you know, there, you know what I mean? But to me, like, if you want to play those games, play those games. You know, I don't see really what's the big deal, you know. But Sony, not a good thing. You're starting off blind already, man. Why? Is the two maybe to outdo, you know, Microsoft? Microsoft ain't got no games. There you go, shit. Obviously, Sony don't either. With this how you say this make believe, never ever land. Like Sony burnt the fuck out, man. Come on, Sony, stop! Don't start that fraudulent shit. It's too early How you say it's too early in the rap game, man. Like that's terrible, man. But anyway, I'm about to wrap this up, man. And as I always say, bang, bang. Damn, Sony, you motherfuckers is a fraud, man.